Hey everybody, Wyoming James checking in. Day number 58 from the Urban Micro Farm. So here it is. This is your parental advisory. This is full disclosure. We are butchering chickens today, so if you do not want the young ones or the sensitive ones seeing chickens being completely butchered, then please have them stop watching now. All right, so now that we got the legal stuff out of the way, let's get going. So here's the setup we got right now. So because it is so blasted windy out here today, we ended up turning the farthest west tractor so that we could have a little bit of a windbreak for our boiling pot, or our scalding pot, I guess is what it is. So we've got the two over here that we're going to butcher part of that one today, and we'll see how that ends up. Okay, so there's our rack where we're going to bleed them out. So what we'll do is we're going to take these birds out of here, these unsuspecting poor birds out of there. We're going to put them in the cones. We'll cut their carotid artery and let them bleed out here, and then from there they'll go into the scalding water. From the scalding water, they'll go into the plucker. Now, I've got kind of a neat setup going on here. Last year we just used a siphon for the water. This year I went to Harbor Freight and bought this 12-volt transfer pump. So we've got a 12-volt transfer pump with a spray nozzle on it. That should work pretty doggone good. Now then, I got to introduce the chicken crew. Starting over there all the way on the right, we've got our man Mason, who is in the process of sharpening a knife with the world's smallest strop. That looks like a recipe for having your fingers cut. So we got our man BC. Our man BC just happened to be joining us today. So some of you might recognize BC from the office, the Coldwell Banker Real Estate Group. And then we've got Grandma. We got Grandma Dana. Got Grandma Dana. Okay, so BC also sometimes goes as the Coyote Ninja, but only when we're making hunting videos. So got Grandma Dana here. Grandma Dana was here last year. She's going to be back helping us again. And then, of course, we've got Miss Yellow Pants over here. Chicken Feathers Ninja. So we got Miss Mandy out here running the whole show. And then we've got our boy Max. Now that's BC's dog, otherwise known as the Cow Ninja.
The cow.
World's smartest dog right there. So we're going to get started here as soon as we can get some water boiling there. We will start butchering chickens. Stand by.
We used to have an old tree stump.
99 chickens in the buckets.
Put the head down.
99 chickens on the wall.
Hold it.
Take one down and slice its head off. 98 chickens on the wall.
Okay, so this is the first one of the year. First one of 2018. We're going to get the party started.
and that's how it's done. I told Ned, Mary, I said that you have to
Yeah.
ouch. I didn't think that was gonna happen. She's a feather plucker. Okay, babe.
We're going to do this the opposite way here. Stick it in, pull it through.
That's it.
There you go.
There we go. Stick it in, pull her out, come around. Oh, there we go. There we go. Stream on that one. It's kind of windy. Did you do the chicken dance up here yet?
Okay, day number two of chicken butchering. We are back out here again. Got another beautiful sunshiny day. We've made a couple of adjustments to our setup, only because there's no chicken tractor sitting over here anymore. We hauled that one back into town, so we changed her up a little bit. Instead of running the pump off of the generator and dragging that down, I decided to go ahead and run it off of Mandy's battery on her Suburban. So that should ease the load on that generator just a little bit. Now, another thing we've done is we've turned this chicken tractor sideways so that we can have the burner on the downwind side of that. So hopefully our water stays a little warmer today. We have three birds from the garden here that we took in. This one here, I'm fairly certain, is the one that was tipping over, or maybe it was that one. Now that I think about it, I don't know. But anyway, so we had three birds, one with a hurt neck, and then two that weren't walking real well. They're out here on the pasture with us. We're going to go ahead and butcher them. And then another change we have made here is to the inside. We went ahead and moved the dressing table into here. So Mandy is going to post up in here with Grandma Marianne. They feel like they want a little bit of shade today, so we're there. Also joining us today is our friend Michael.
Hey.
Michael from last year. He's decided to join us again. We finally got all the logistics put together and got him out here to the Urban Micro Farm. So, of course, Mason back with us again. Hello, Mason. So, around the corner here we've got, that's one of our garden friends right there. Anyway, and we're just waiting for the water to boil right now so that we can start butchering some birds. Stay with us. We have the chicken boss, Mandy, and Grandma Marianne in the chicken tractor dressing the birds. So now I have it on pretty good authority that sometimes when you squeeze the guts to pull them out, it shoots back at you. So, but they have a pretty swank setup in here. They're not in the sun. They're not in the wind. So they're doing all right in here. So they're keeping a pretty good pace, even though there's three of us out here keeping them busy with birds. They're moving along pretty well, so I'm pleased with their efforts.
Grandma Marianne got to take out some tracheas. Kind of grossed her out a little.
She soldiered on.
She did.
All right, so all of a sudden we just stopped pumping water, and the pump started making a real high-pitched whine. So what I'm thinking happened, this is a $39 transfer pump. I'm thinking we ran it maybe too long. The motor's still running. I can still hear it. But what I think happened is I think the impeller is cooked in there. It just finally wore out. And then also some proof of that. I'm going to show you if you can look right here in the end. You see this black stuff that's coming out? My guess is that's the pieces of the impeller. So I think once we pop this top off, we're going to see that the impeller is toast. Alright, so I really thought that this impeller would have been toast in here, but it's not. So now we got to see what else is going on here. Let me see if I can pull this out of here. Yeah, it's a little worn. So fortunately for us, we have another one. So I'm going to break loose right quick and I'll grab that other impeller and we will go like hell.
Want to smell my chicken too? Like a rotten lip. Stop. Okay. Good.
Okay, so you can see the difference between the one that I pulled out and the brand spanking new one. So we're going to put this new one back in here and hopefully we can pump water again.
out gloves. Okay.
All right.
It's been giving me grief.
Now again, Mandy, you forgot to say turn. That's too late. That thing.
And that's it for our sweatshop workers in here.
I'm gonna get fired. From my job. Because James is giving me the look. So Mandy, can you play your phone in my car when you guys go? On my phone or on the thing?
What are you talking about?
Your phone. Do you have music on your phone?
Yes.
Can you play it on my car?
If you have an aux cord, I can. Oh, no, I got Bluetooth, so some of my stuff I can.
So you just have to put you in there.
Yeah, probably.
If you can do it. You should do that. Just put your name in there. Yeah, and then you can listen to your music on there. Well, I thought about that the other day, honey. Is she gonna do? Let's forget about the husband now.
Oh, he'll never get out when he's out.
He's like.
Well, I ripped a label.
You're fired. Don't tell James, he'll never know.
Oh, no, I didn't. I just ripped the paper behind it.
That's another little one. Not bad, 3 pounds, yeah.
Okay, so this is all of our efforts. That is 105 birds, 105 birds, along with some elk that's left over in the boxes. There's some pork sausage that we have right there that we had from before, and some random ribs and stuff that we were storing in here. But for the most part, that is 105 free-range, antibiotic-free, GMO-free, organic chicken birds. So we are so blessed to have experienced this summer, and we're so blessed to share it with all of you. So we can't thank everybody who helped out enough. Starting with the chicken boss, Mandy. Mandy, she has done so much in this deal, that so much behind-the-scenes stuff. Of course, we got our man Mason, who has helped out probably as much as anyone. I've got to make this quick because I've only got a few minutes left. So Grandma Dana, Grandma Marianne, we got Michael. Michael has jumped in here and helped us out a lot. Miss Carrie Hawthorne, she jumped in. I got to send a shout out to Carrie Hawthorne's husband, Nucleus, who provided all of the knives that we butcher with. Thank you so much, Nuke. We appreciate you. Who am I leaving out, Mandy?
Just all of our CSA members who have supported us throughout this season.
True story. All the CSA members, everybody for watching, Captain Lefty Miller for commenting and liking all of our stuff. And we just, all of you, thank you all so much. We appreciate you, and we will be checking in with you soon. Wyoming James, on behalf of Powder River Mandarin, checking out from the Urban Micro Farm. Adios.